Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And so for my first video, I wanted to do a little get to know me. It's gonna be 35 questions about me, and hopefully you guys learn something new. So let's get started. So number one, full name. My name is Evelyn Abril Pacheco. I almost said Garcia. That's my maiden name. But my middle name is April in Spanish. Number two, when is your birthday? And I almost forgot. My birthday is May 1st, 1996. Number three, my zodiac sign is a Taurus. Number four, where do you live? I live in Kansas City, Kansas. Number five, my biggest fear. So my biggest fear is my biggest fear are aliens. And I know that sounds pathetic, but when I was little, my dad used to always play the movie Science with Mel Gibson. And there's just like 3 scenes that are terrifying because the aliens like come out. So if you haven't seen that movie, go check it out and maybe you'll understand why I'm terrified, but it's aliens. Number 6, 3 things I love. I love God, I love my husband, and I love hot Cheetos. Number 7, who is your best friend? My best friend, her name is Evelyn Cervantes, and her name, you actually spell it with a I instead of a Y, and she lives in California. Number 8, how many piercings, tattoos do you have? I have 2 tattoos. This is a cross when my hand is up, and when it's this way, it says faith. And the one on this arm is the day I got married in Roman numerals. Piercings, I just have 2 on this ear. I have 2 down here, 3 up here, but I only have 1 in right now. And then I have both sides of my nose pierced as well. I just don't have any in right now. Number 9, reason I started YouTube. So one of the biggest, well, I started it because I love watching like YouTube videos, and I thought it would just be something really fun to just do. But the biggest reason I actually wanted to was because I enjoyed just going back and looking at memories that were recorded. So I think that's really fun, and so a lot of stuff is going to be happening in my life within the next few months, and I just thought it was the perfect time to start because I can just vlog about everything and then just always look back. Number 10, my current relationship status, so I'm married. Number 11, 3 things that make me happy. Summer, shopping, and makeup. Number 12, an embarrassing moment. So the most embarrassing thing that has happened to me was in high school when I was in cheer. And so at the beginning of every football game, we used to hold a runway sign where the football players would run through. Well, it was the very first time I did this, and they told me to hang on really tight. So me thinking I don't want to let go of it, right, and like ruin everything, I decided to wrap my arm around the whole sign, like that whole corner, right? Well, when the football players ran through it, they just kind of took me and knocked me down, and I fell flat on the floor on my hands and knees, and I just stood there. All I can feel was the football players running and jumping over me, and so my back spot, she had to like reach out and like get me out, and so it was the most embarrassing thing like ever because it was in front of the whole school. So, oh, and by the way, it's also it got recorded, and it's somewhere on YouTube. So if you find that, just don't share it. Number 13, my favorite store, TJ Maxx. I can spend hours at TJ Maxx. So number 13, my favorite store. Wait, I already said that. Number 14, something I'm talented at, taking pictures. So photography. I'm really good at that, and I've never taken any classes or anything. Number 15, number of kids I want 4 to 5. My husband might have a different number, but I want 4 to 5 kids. Number 16, my favorite quote. So I don't really have a favorite quote, but my favorite verse of the Bible is Jeremiah 29:11, and that is actually what is up on these 2 boards. And the verse, I can read you guys the verse. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Number 17, would you bungee jump? I would definitely bungee jump. That's something that's on my bucket list. So I haven't yet, but I have gone skydiving, and that was so fun. So, number 18, my favorite food, hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs. Number 19, favorite show at the moment. So my favorite show of all time is called Friday Night Lights, and it's a football show. And it used to be on Netflix, but not anymore, so my husband bought me that. But my favorite show at the moment is Nashville. So if you guys see watch Nashville, let me know. Number 20, my favorite flower. My favorite flower is a magnolia. And so this wreath behind me is made out of magnolia leaves. And my husband, he actually got a magnolia tattooed on him, or tatted on his wrist, and it just represents me. 21, my favorite ice cream is pistachio, and if I have to pick a second choice, because not everyone has pistachio, it sucks. It's pecan. Favorite ice cream. Number 22, my go-to Starbucks order. So my first go-to is a venti very berry with 4 pumps of raspberry and light ice. Number 23, my weirdest habit. So not a lot, only a few people have caught on to this, but if I have a burger or a sandwich, I have to eat all the way around it first, and before I start biting into the middle. And so, funny story about that, I thought that when I was little, I swear I saw my mom eating her burger like that. So then I started doing it because my mom doesn't, right? But it turned out that a few years after that, I told her about it, and she looked at me like I was crazy because she said she's never ate her burger like that. So I picked up that habit, and I don't even know from who or from what or why, but now I've tried eating a burger like a normal person, and it just doesn't work. I can't. Number 24, favorite place to be would be the beach, especially the Florida beaches, because the water is so warm and you can just like jump in and not like, it's like room temperature. My 25, my favorite app, Pinterest. I would go on Pinterest before any other app. Number 26, have you ever been bullied? I've never been seriously bullied, the closest thing to being like bullied is probably being picked on for being short, but nothing serious. My 27 favorite drink. So my favorite drink would be a cherry Coke. That's the first thing I would ask for. Number 28, what side of the bed do you sleep on? So I sleep alone in my bed. So I can actually pick and choose which side I sleep on, but I just sleep in the middle because I can. Number 29, my favorite pizza is barbecue chicken. And the best one is from Minsky's. And that's here in Kansas, so I don't know if there's any in any other states. Number 30 is how do I spend my free time? Probably shopping. Even if I have no money, I will just go to the store just because I have nothing else to do. Number 31, what's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Shopping. Yeah, I do a lot of shopping. Number 32, what's one thing most people probably wouldn't know about you? That I'm scared of aliens. I don't think a lot of people know about them. Number 33, your favorite color is green. And that's also because the birthstone for May, which is my birthday, is emerald. So that's why I always chose green. Number 34, are you scared of heights? I'm not scared of, I used to be scared of heights, but then I became a cheerleader. And so when I started being a flyer in high school, it made me overcome my fear of heights. Yeah. And then number 35, who is the first person you call when something exciting happens? And it would either be my husband or my friend Evelyn. So I'll always like just text them and tell them like, oh my gosh. But yep, that is all 35 questions. Like this video and subscribe. That would really be awesome. Bye.
Deuces.
That's on my bucket list.
Yeah, but like my fear is like, what if it breaks?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, but
or what if someone like say Bubba wanted to get rid of you, and
they cut the cord when
cuts it.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like that is a creative way. Like he would get rid of you like that.
Oh my god.
Let's go bungee jumping.